Hello everyone, this is Julia from Avalon Rituals. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading for February 2021. This is a reading for all the fire signs, so this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I'm going to go and have a look into your energies with the Lenormand. The Lenormand is a card reading method that came from France, and it's mostly known in France and in Germany. And since I am from Germany, I thought I'm gonna bring you a little bit of German tradition here, German-French tradition. So I'm gonna have a look into every area of life, and especially because we have like 3 signs here, I'm gonna try to give you as many informations as possible. So this is going to be a larger reading that takes around about now half an hour. You will see already the time because the video obviously is uploaded. Yes, so what I want to say is also thank you so much for everyone who's still on the channel. I took a little bit of time out here because I was focusing my energy into the German channel that I have, and now I do feel ready to go into the English readings, which I'm very happy about because I know that some friends are watching as well, so I'm very happy about this. What you can expect probably in the next months here is the weekly report, the weekly energy update every Monday, and then also each month the energies with the Lenormand for the different zodiac groups, means like the fire signs, earth signs, etc. What I want to do before I start the reading is I want to clear the energies with a singing bowl. If you like, you can use this opportunity as well to just center yourself. So if you like, you can take a deep breath into your belly. Feel the energy flowing into your body, releasing all the tension and negative energies that you are releasing with each breath out. Take another deep breath into your belly and feel how your body relaxes. Feel how with each breath you feel more aligned to source, to your higher self. You feel more centered and more peaceful. Take another deep breath into your belly and release. All right. I am going to give the cards a little shuffle. I've done already quite a lot of shuffling before I started this video, but I want to give it a little bit more. There we go. All right. So I'm just going to lay out the first cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so the interesting thing with the Lenormand is there are so many ways to read it. So you can get so much information out of it. Because there is the first layer, which is basically what you see now. Then there are different methods of relating the cards to each other. And there is even a second layer, which is the houses in which each card is falling. Also, the cards have different meanings. There is always more than one meaning connected to a card. And it depends actually also on the question. So if you would come to me and book a reading with me, then related to your question, I could pin the meanings of each card a little bit more down. And also it depends on the combinations. So it's a super interesting way to get a lot of informations. I'm always doing this card reading for me for, it's my little tradition, my little New Year's tradition that I do this every year on the 1st of January. See what the year brings. So you could definitely extend this reading to a year. Though I personally also like to just to ask the Lenormand if I have a specific question, if I want to have a look at the energies related to a certain topic. So you can do it more often than once a year. And if this is the case, then I would say a card reading, the energies of a card reading are, let's say, for a couple of weeks, maybe a few months. But usually when someone comes to me for a normal reading, I'm not going to go beyond 6 months, I would say. So anyway, let me just adjust the camera a little bit. All right. Let's start with your card. Okay, so you are here, the lady, no matter of your gender. And the man or the male person, the gentleman, is your love interest, no matter of their gender. That could also be, if you don't have a love interest, that could be a friend. But I do actually think there is someone in your life, because this person already mirrors onto the heart, but one step after the next. Let's start with the lady. Which is you. The first thing that I see is that there is a lot on top of you. There are a lot of thoughts, and it seems also like things are like there is some sort of weight on you. Let me see, what is this about? This is about some worries. The worries can be related to this person in your life, as this is in the house of the other person. So there might be some worries related to a separation or a withdrawal. This could also refer to you being independent. Then we do have a stagnation energy here, or something that is ending. And we do have the book, and the book talks about knowledge. So there might be some knowledge, some facts related to an ending or something that is stagnant. I do feel more like the ending energy here, or the transformational energies, but let's see what else we see. The cards that are left and right of you, we do see the flowers and the key. So for one thing, you could be very creative. The flowers are a card of creativity, of beauty. They are also a card of invitation, a surprise. So there might be a beautiful surprise coming into your life, or an invitation, or appreciation. That's also another thing of the flowers. And this seems to be some sort of solution or key to your strength. Very interesting. So something really beautiful is gonna happen, gonna come in, might be related to you being creative, and that is going to be a solution related to your own strength and self-worth. You are in the house of the fish. Where are the fish? Oh, they are here. So that's also interesting, because the fish have, I would say, two different meanings. The main meaning is finances, which means like you could be very focused on your finances in this month. The other aspect is that it's like the emotions, or like some sort of flow, or like being sensitive, and the soul. So every time when I see the fish related to the heart, to the ring, or to the other person, then this has soulmate qualities. And we do see the fish in the house of your heart. So what's going on in your love life? There are soulmate aspects in your love life. So there seems to be a soulmate in your life. And also I see that this person is related to this soulmate energy, because the fish are, if I do the knighting, which you know from the chess, then you can see the fish fall onto the gentleman as well. But let's go further into this situation here. There seems to be a new beginning or new communication, but again, something, maybe you talk a new beginning, but something is still nagging on you. Something is still like worrying, and there might be an energy of distrust. I think that's what you say. Oh, this is interesting, because the fox is in the house of the, no, that's in your okay, so the fox is actually in your house. There might be a situation where you ask yourself, is this right or is this wrong? Some sort of distrust or caution that is maybe needed, or that you are practicing, if that is the right thing, which is also related to this other person here, because this person is in the house of the fox. In your further environment, we do see karmic decisions. There might be options coming your way, opportunities coming your way, and also there is something related to karma or a lesson that you need to learn. If I now, because the cross is also a very important card, because I always see it as a karmic lesson or what you need to learn. If we have a look into the house which the cross is falling into, 1111, I see that there is actually the house of the tower, and the tower is next to it as well. But just considering this placement of the cross can tell me that there might be a karmic withdrawal or separation, or you need to learn independence, or maybe you need to learn setting boundaries. Or being independent. At the same time, the bear is in the house of the cross. So again, what's your lesson? What do you need to learn? And we do have the bear, which is your strength. That's very much, it feels like, in alignment also with which the house that the cross is falling into. All right, so what else do we got? We do have the public here. There might be some conflict that you experience related to the public or a specific environment. That could be society, there could be a specific group of people. And we do see the garden in the house of the mountain, which is a blockage or a challenge. So there might be some conflict and a challenge related to the public, society, or a public situation. Let's go further. What is the next card that we're going to do? So many. Do you know what? I feel like we're going to have a look at the... All right, then what am I gonna do now? So many options. I am going to do the heart. The heart is in the house. Okay, interesting. The house, there is a conflict in your love life. We do have a soulmate here, but we do have a conflict. Let's see what is happening in your love life. Also, blockages and challenges could be related to a friend, could be related to some sort of trust or loyalty. We do see the karmic situation here right next to it. This is related to a withdrawal, to an ending. I do feel like you're going to learn something from this, so there will be new knowledge related to this ending, maybe about this ending, or new knowledge that is coming from this phase of separation and withdrawal. Nevertheless, there are some good aspects, the star, and the star also on top of it, which means we do have a destiny energy here. Also, this could be destiny, but this is more like this is a lesson, destiny, kind of like, but more in a burden kind of way sometimes, because karmic lessons can be sometimes quite harsh. But the star here shows success, it shows destiny, and that there is something really positive also in your love life. Maybe a situation is going to clear up. Also, we have the stork. So the stork is a positive change, clarity, and new knowledge is coming in, something related to your love life. So having the snake here, the snake can stand for healing. So there might be some sadness in your heart, because a coffin and heart can be sadness. Maybe sadness because of an ending, which could then indicate that the snake is talking about healing. Sometimes the snake can stand for another person that is making a situation a little bit complicated, so the snake can manipulate or play a part. There could be another woman. If it is a person, then most of the time this is a woman, which could be a mother, a sister, a friend, an ex-partner. So there might be something related to this as well. But I do feel the good thing, even though we have some heavy aspects here in your love life, I do think the really, really good thing is the star. Star is also wish fulfillment, and that's really, really beautiful. Wish fulfillment, clarity, success, spiritual development. This could literally also be spiritual development and knowledge that is coming in through. You know what? Actually, the whole top bit looks like transformation, spiritual transformation, a successful transformation. So that's really beautiful here. A little bit of a good thing here next to all the others. Let's mirror this one. So there might be someone, and this is very interesting as well. So if I mirror the heart, we do get this lesson. There's a karmic lesson, something to learn. Also, again, something destined with this other person. So we have also not just a soulmate, but also a soulmate which you have karmic lessons with. This could be someone from a different country, someone who is far away, someone you are really longing for. Maybe you're longing for this love. That could also mean that there's a specific, like a certain distance between you guys. When I say could, it literally could mean all three of the things. So it could be someone you're longing for, someone who's a foreigner, someone who is maybe at the moment that there's a distance between you guys. So that could be literally everything. But there is love. There is definitely love. So I do feel like this is definitely someone you are related with in a romantic relationship, kind of like energy. Maybe it's not the committed relationship, but let's have a look onto this here. We see this person in the house of the fox. So there is something where you, like I've said already, you might say, oh, is this right? Is this wrong? Can I trust this? Maybe I need to be a little bit cautious here. There are deep feelings, deep emotions, and we do actually have the ring here as well. So if the ring is related to a person, then most of the time that means that you are in a relationship with this person, or this person is in a relationship. Since we do have the anchor here, that can now mean two things. For one, this could be that this is also related to a work partnership. So, but I do see this person is also related to your love life. But nevertheless, this could be a really strong partner when it comes to your work, because we do have the partnership. We have the anchor, which is work, and we have the sun, which is success, happiness. That's the best card of the whole deck, which also means that this is something that falls onto this person. So maybe this person is, and this person also thinks about work. So that's really interesting. That's or stability. That could, because that is the other aspect of the anchor. Maybe this person is thinking about the stability of this partnership and relationship and the success and the happiness that comes with it. But also, of course, this is related to you as well. So I do feel like for some of you, this might be a very powerful connection that you can also have a business partnership with. And for some of you, this is about that something really like this, this relationship is going to be more stable and successful now. What else do we have? We have the moon. Like I've said, this person might be someone who's very intuitive or very sensitive. It's psychic abilities, intuition. It's also connected to the psyche and the subconscious. So there might be something here as well. And we do have the letter here. So there is communication with this person. And I do also feel, if I now... Okay, there are different informations now. Let's continue this line, and then I'm going to continue this line, which is what I did with the other signs as well. We do have a situation here that is related to the public. This person could be somehow related to the public. This could also be a meeting, especially with the ship, which again could mean that this is someone from a foreign country, or there is some sort of distance, or some sort of longing with this person. Now the garden is the public. So that could also mean traveling to places, it feels like. And this means stability, something that is growing. That could be something that is in whatever way related to this person as well. For some reason, I do get the energy of that this is the public, this is foreign countries or traveling. I don't know if this is somehow related to moving into a different country. And because, of course, the tree is about like rooting. So where do you put your roots? Where do you develop your roots? So that could be something related to this as well. I do feel like there is a lot of emotion here. And I do think what's also very interesting is... oh, well, let's talk about these things here related to this person. We do have work that might be with people who are not at this specific place, because that could be work related to people in a different country. Basically everything that I said already here could now also be related to the work life of this person. And that might even be for some of you that there is like a conflict between settling down and between being free and flowing. On this side we do have a lot of growth through communication and a lot of success and happiness. If I now go on to the knighting, which I did already with you as well, let's see. This person is also related to the Tower, so there might be some sort of withdrawing and some sort of, yeah, like I said, we have those two cards again. So there is something not really clear. Maybe something is being covered up, some things that you cannot see, some things where you might, or this person might be a little bit cautious. Because of some unclarities here. We do see the fish, which is again the soulmate aspect. Actually, we have the dog here with the soulmate aspect as well. Some say the dog can be a soulmate aspect as well, but also the dog is a friend, a friendly energy or support. So that might be, this person might be very supportive when it maybe even comes to finances here. That could be something. The book can stand for a lot of knowledge, someone who's very who's learning something, maybe also learning in this withdrawal energy. I do feel like there's something definitely going on with withdrawing and being isolated. But I do feel like in this being isolated there are some lessons. All right, what else? Let me see. Yeah, let's do the ring, because we almost had everything of the ring already. What I can see here is that there might be a very strong partnership, like I've said, related to this person when it comes to work. It could also mean that this relationship is going to be more stable now. But there's also something here in this partnership where I do feel like there's some sort of, especially when I see those two things, it might be something that is related to depression, that is related to melancholy or to sad thoughts, sad emotions, that plays a part here as well with this person. So because these are literally, when I have those two cards, what I how I combine them. There might be also something that is ending, though for some reason it feels like this ending energy is more like here behind this person. Also some knowledge related to this relationship, maybe knowledge that is coming and brought up into light related to the psyche here or to the subconscious. There might be some subconscious fears with this person, which also I have to say with the cloud and the fox, that does make sense, that there's some distrust or something. Yeah, there's some sort of cautious energy here, and that might be related to this. Ring, just look at this. There are some worries. yes, some worries related to a partnership or your relationships. This doesn't always need to be a love relationship, but since it is connected to this person, which is connected to the heart, I do feel like this is a big potential that this is related to your love life. So we do have some worries here. The worries nagging related to this other person. And then we also have the fox here, which is a tricky energy. Again, the cautious energy. And also with the book, it might be that something is hidden here. Yeah, especially with this energy as well. I do feel like some things might not be like super clear. Though I do have to say the ring is in the house of the tree, which means there's growth in this partnership. And there are some things moving forward because that's the house of the relationships. So there might be some meetings, messages, or things really moving forward, which is a good thing, I think. The anchor is in the house of the... If I now look at the anchor for your work life, we have it in the house of the clouds. So there might be something where you feel a little bit confused related to the success of your work life, but I also do feel like there will be some key moments and there will be success coming, because we do have the key here in your house of the anchor. So you might find a key for your work life, which is really beautiful. And of course, I've already mentioned all those cards when I was talking about this other person, but also there is a lot of success energy, and I think a lot of maybe one specific relationship that is really helping you here with success, that is really supportive. We do have communication here related to your work life, and also maybe you are working with your psychic abilities, with your intuition, so that could be something here as well. And of course the other person that is also connected to the anchor. I do see there might be something new coming into your work life, also some conflict that we have here, but also the success. I do feel like, and the star is spirituality, so there might be a spiritual aspect in your work life. I do feel like there is something clearing up for you. Also, this feels like, okay, there is maybe a conflict energy, maybe because things are a little bit unclear, but I do really feel like this is all, maybe it gets a little bit dusty, because what I've been shown now is that you have this broom and you're really like cleaning out, and there was so much dust because you haven't taken care of this for so long, and now you're really cleaning and you're making like this spring clean, but related to your work life. And what happens first is that probably there will be a lot of dust, so there might be a lot of confusion and things probably maybe, yes, being a bit confusing. But what you're gonna do then is just open the doors and just like brush it all out. So that's the image that I've been shown now, what's happening here, which also feels like there is a clearing happening in your work life. All right, what else do we got here? So we are coming now to a point that I always come in the Lenormand at some point when I have gone through all the important cards. So let me just see. I've done all the cards around you. I've done all the cards here around this person, which was a little bit more because this was really in the center. Work and relationship and the heart. I do think we got everything here. What I want to do now is just have a little look onto the first cards, because there seems to be some stress and nervousness coming in, or maybe a phone call coming in. The birds can be communication also, maybe a phone call, maybe a text message, and this seems to change something, and it feels like here's a destined change, or a change that is going to be very successful, and it's going to clear things. So that's also very beautiful energy. Why am I saying this? Because this could also be seen as a headline. So that's also a topic for you in February. Before I end this reading, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to focus on the center. So what's in the center energy? We do have the public situation, or this could be announcing something. That could have to do something with you being independent or setting boundaries and announcing something here. This can have to do with a separation or a withdrawal. Also being isolated, related to the public, and there might be something also that is a little bit pushing onto your emotions, that is maybe a little bit draining onto your emotions or your psyche or the subconscious. So that is another aspect of your February. Let me just see. Related to these unclarities or uncertainties that we had in the house of the anchor, because the clouds are in the house of the sun, so it might feel a little bit sometimes that you can't really see the success, which is something that I already said. But if I now mirror this, we have a very, very strong indication that there will be decisions, opportunities, that will clear these things out. There will be a positive change coming related to those clouds, things that are clouding your little mind. And then we have the sun here, which means there is going to be a big clearing. I feel like there's a big clearing happening, especially with the stork. I love the stork and I love the sun, and this in combination is also, since we have the star here, I do love this combination with the star and the stork as well, and we do have this twice. So I do feel like there's a big clearing happening, like a big something is just clearing, and maybe even a healing, because the sun can be a healing energy, or also like the being happy energy. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed your little reading, and if you like this reading, please like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment. I'm also on Instagram. This is Avalon Rituals, and I will put the link below this video. Also, I have a website. Every 1st and every 15th of a month, I'm going to release new readings that you can book with me. So since we almost have the 1st of February, I thought I'm just going to share this with you, that on the 1st of February there will be new readings available on the Avalon Rituals website. The link to the website also below this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope I see you guys next time again. Have a blessed day or evening.